was watching me play, and I was trying to think of the story. So here's what I got so far. Because it's like, it's a game that don't really have a story. They give you a few hints in there, some lore, but for me, there's no real story. My, okay, we're gonna start with my story, the way I see it. We're gonna start with the original characters: Bloodhound, Gibraltar, Lifeline, Pathfinder, Wraith, and Bangalore. Now, Gibraltar, Lifeline, and Bangalore, everybody's in their original skin, except this guy. Oh, he's in his original. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, everybody's in their original skin. Now, we'll get to these three in a minute, but we're going to talk about these six: Bloodhound, Gibraltar, Lifeline, Pathfinder, Wraith, and Bangalore. Gibraltar, Lifeline, and Bangalore all belong on the same team, obviously. Shield Fortress, Combat Medic, Professional Soldier. This is obviously your military team, right here, these three. So they're obviously together. Now, Bloodhound, Wraith, and Pathfinder. It's an odd trio, right? And the reason I put together that they belong together is, okay, it starts with Wraith, which who I think is the main character of the story. You know, and the reason why I believe Wraith is the main character of the story is because she has the classic, main character arc. Don't know anything, out for vengeance, trying to figure out who they are. So they have an origin slash prequel in the making, with this story. So Bloodhound, Wraith, and Pathfinder, the way they come along is Bloodhounds. He's a technological tracker. Who is he tracking? This Pathfinder for some reason, which I believe this Pathfinder is connected to Caustic, but I get to that in a second. He was chasing this Pathfinder. Okay, we can get to that now, actually. Who's connected to Caustic. Now, Caustic is a evil genius type person, and I believe Caustic has something to do with Wraith's amnesia. So, Bloodhound was chasing Pathfinder, where he found Pathfinder in this warehouse with Wraith. Now, him finding this he came across Wraith first before he found the Pathfinder. The Pathfinder has information leading to Caustic. Now, I believe Caustic and Mirage are working together. You could tell, like, their outfits are even similar. And these are both original skins. So, Mirage and Caustic are working together. And I believe with Octane, the reason I believe Octane is part of it, because Octane just looked like your run-of-the-mill henchman. He looked like number two. Mirage is more so uh, he's a mercenary more than a bounty hunter. Like Bloodhound is a bounty hunter. Mirage is a mercenary, as in highest bidder, kinda to save his own tail. You know, Loki. If you think of Marvel's, like think of Loki, the way Loki worked. One minute he's working for Thanos, the next he's the leader of the Asgardians. Next he's like, hey, I work for you, person who's strong. That's Mirage. So Mirage is working with Caustic, but Octane is his lackey. That's the way I'm seeing it. Okay, so Wraith and Bloodhound, they come across this Pathfinder. Wraith was going to destroy it. I think these two end up in a tussle. They end up realizing they're not against each other. This Pathfinder that happened to work where Wraith was found happens to have connections to Caustic, which is the bad guy, which is who these three right here need to stop. Gibraltar, Lifeline, and Bangalore, right? So they come across, they go to the town or village or whatever, and more than likely Bloodhound got some connections with, I'm gonna say Bangalore because Bangalore is the professional soldier. It only makes sense that these two would be friends, Bangalore and Bloodhound. They go to Bangalore like, hey, we need to get this Pathfinder debugged and find out what it knows. Bangalore is like, okay, I know somebody that could do that, which is going to be to me Watson from the new season coming up, which is the new legend that was teased. The reason I believe that is because Watson's a genius. But on the good side, Watson is like on this side of the frontier with them. Because Gibraltar, Lifeline, and Bangalore, they're not necessarily army, they're militia, you know? So they're just home front defense, for the town. Because I'll take you to the map in a second to explain what I'm talking about. But if you notice the map, it's it's really small. I'm gonna say it's like a city instead of a continent. They say it's an island. You can think of it as a city island, something like that. I'm gonna say something about maybe the span of Chicago, New York. You know, maybe Texas. Texas is a huge state. So we're gonna say everything is about the size of Texas. You know, and that's how you come across that. But these three are defending the whole front from the army and caustic people, which aren't people that really care too much about peace or whatever. Some people just want to see the world burn. Bam, caustic. But they come see them. They like, hey. She's like, hey, I know somebody who could probably do that for us, and they take you to Watson, which is the new unreleased character, right? Now, Watson, I believe, has ties to Octane. The reason I say that is because Watson is the type of person who will be able to give Octane his prosthetic legs. You know? And that's why I think Watson has a connection to Octane. Now, they go see Watson, and Octane just happened to find out or know, tells Mirage. Mirage is a trickster. So Mirage is going to be a type of person that come in contact with all of these characters, you know? And people wouldn't know what's going on. He's secret agent man, spy guy. He's a agent man, secret agent man, you know? But for some reason, him and this Pathfinder have a lot of beef, a lot of connection, you know? And that's going to lead me to what I'm going to do next in a second. But that's going to take a lot. And that I haven't even thought about that theory yet. But the theory on that is, okay, so that's what's going on as far as I got so far. I believe Wraith is the story. She's going to end up beating Caustic. Mirage is going to escape with his tail in between his legs. If anybody, I hate to say it at this point though, but if anybody's going to die, it's going to be Bangalore. And the reason why is, I believe Bangalore, I don't know if it's just me. Like, I'm a Bloodhound main. I love Bloodhound. But Bangalore, you seem more connected to. You get, for me personally, the way Bangalore talks, everything Bangalore does, you you seem to have more of an emotional connection to Bangalore. Everybody does, you know. So Bangalore may be the one that dies in this. but Mirage for sure is going to escape. Hate to say it. Octane probably dies, but you won't feel it like you'll feel Bangalore. Um, Pathfinder is going to get an upgrade. No, everybody else probably survive along. Caustic dies too. So that's one, two, three. No, one, two, three. I got that's gonna die. You know, in a story anyway that isn't really existent. Now, that leads me to my next theory. As in, it's like trying to figure out the story, right? What is the actual story? My bad. For some reason, they just booted me. But it's what's the actual story. So, the actual story goes something like this. We're gonna look at the quips. Now, we gotta look at conversations, right? No quip. Do they all start with no quip, or is that just him? Because it would make sense that it's just him.
You push.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay. It makes so much sense. Because look, so I was gonna go with the quips, right? You start at the bottom for everyone, and this is the conversation. These are conversations they have, conversations line. It makes sense that Bloodhound wouldn't have a quip because Bloodhound looks like the strong silent type, just by the way he moves. You know, and then when he's speaking haikus and stuff like that. Definitely strong type, silent type. And then you have, you know, you push, which will probably be talking to Bangalore. Quips.
Shooter ready.
See? Shooter's ready. Lifeline picking up things at the end.
You ain't that bright if you wanna take me on.
Oh, you ain't that bright. That sounds like this goes to Bloodhound. Your honor to face me. You know? But it's putting the conversation together with the quips. As in who's talking to who and what's going on. Now like I say, Wraith for me would be my beginning.
Do what I do.
You know? So, I don't know. It's tough though. But it's putting together the story. Now, you can always yeah. But I believe the quips tell the story of what's actually going on with the conversation and who's talking to who. It's too much for me to put together. I don't have that type of patience, even though I could. You know? But it definitely does. So again, these three together because obviously they are. You know, especially with the original six. Clothes, look at the clothes. Definitely from the same hood, cut from the same cloth. Mirage, Caustic, same color scheme, same kind of, you know, shebang. So they definitely working together. Octane, Bloodhound. Actually, Octane and Bloodhound look like they could be together. That will leave Wraith and Pathfinder. Because you gotta remember how they all came in. It was these six. So that's why I said these three. Then Bloodhound, Wraith, and Pathfinder together. You know, odd team, yes, but you could kind of see it. Caustic and Mirage came next. Obvious duo. That's why I'm like, it would be Caustic, Mirage, and Pathfinder. You know, High Speed Daredevil, Octane came last. I believe have a connect to Watson, and I hate to say it's because of the prosthetics, but yeah. Um, but Bloodhound, Wraith, Pathfinder. Yeah. So I went from these two as far as with quips, which means the first battle. The first battle the way it went down was these six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But yeah, at least that's my theory, you know. Set feature. Ah, yeah, I got that. And sometimes that change colors too. Like, is it blue or is it white? I'm not necessarily a fan of it all, like the skins, but it's like, for me, the skins would be dope. It only matter if you and your team, like, to what you call it, if you and your team want to make sure you're color coordinated. The Plague Doctor, I like minus the mask. That's why I like the original the mask better. Um, but the outfit raw as shit. It looked better in all black. But the jetpack looked good. Came front. I like Samurai, but this one actually dope. The color scheme, like the way that chest piece hit. Ooh, I could put. Nah, that whole color scheme dope. I'll put that chest piece on this though. But yeah, it would just be so you all color your whole thing color coordinate.
Every day is a new. Every
Intro.
I will shed blood and honor the Allfather.
Now, one thing we haven't touched on yet is who actually started the game. When I say started the game, because remember, this is all going down Hunger Games style. You know? So, it's a little weird. Let me check something real quick. Glad you all are still here. You're still listening. Okay, I'm still in the party. Just making sure I'm in the party. But, yeah. That's how I believe it goes down. These three together. And these three together. Then you have these two. Then you have him. Now it would be where on the map everybody's kinda at. You know? Interesting. Let's see. Ready. Wait, cancel. Nah, I'll play and talk to you at the same time. As you can see, I did just about all the events. I wish I could get the Carbine thing, but I don't have a premium pass. And I'm not paying for a premium pass. Why? Because Can't afford it. You know, it's gonna make me wanna keep it. Keep paying for it. The reason being, this is a fun game. That's why I keep playing it. I'd rather put in the hours than, you know.
You and I will
Hey.
survive together.
Ah, you took my main mans. I'm feeling really. No, I go race.
There's a win out there waiting for us.
Actually, was gonna try to get 5,000 points with Pathfinder, but who knows?
We've got a job to do, so shift your carcass.
So shift your carcass. Dang, I actually did a lot of damage with Ray. Got like 10 times more with Bloodhound.
Run your job faster. This time.
Sometimes I wish I could try to land on there, but I don't want to do that to my team.
I say we
some-
land here.
Somebody else could be Jump Master.
Just to victory below.
Now,
Battle lies below.
artillery or relay
Let's explore this way.
is where I believe that excuse me. It's where I believe that Gibraltar,
I'm spotted. Take it
Ray,
fire. Up and down.
where you at? It's where I believe Gibraltar, Lifeline, and who you call it? That person dropped out, didn't they?
First
Gibraltar, Lifeline, and Bangalore is from. Yeah, they dropped out.
Round one.
I knew they did. I'm like,
Countdown.
there's
Heads
no
up.
way
Body shield here. Level 1.
that you can get back up that quick. I would want to save them. Like I'm Captain Save them. I don't want to get rid of him just yet. Ooh, my baby, my second baby. Let my daughter hear me say that.
Marking our surroundings.
Call somebody my baby, she go nuts. Ah, your baby, I thought I was your baby. Like, look, you are.
Body shield here.
See my teammate running up. Like, you should really respond to these pings.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
New kill leader. Watch for
But
them.
they don't necessarily want to respond. Or I'm not hearing it.
Triple take here.
Flatland. I'll take it. I'll take it. That means I can drop that. Hear gunshots in the distance. Let's go. Who needed that? Need that. Let's go this way, big dog. Now, these things are supposed to move into the map next season, which starts in July, and I can't wait. Oh my gosh. And I notice it is moving because I've been standing out there, and even though it's ever so slightly, it does. I thought there was 3, honestly. They said it's only 2. You got the one here, and then it's one over here somewhere, maybe. But I remember there was 2 over here, and then there was one on the other side.
The ring is closed. Time graces us.
I left that. I dropped that sniper stock back there too, like an idiot.
Ring's not too far. 45 left.
Cancel that.
Oh, be careful, man.
Ring is near.
There's people who try to catch a lag. And it's close to the circle, so
Almost there. We are close
they'll
to the ring.
definitely hang around.
Optics here. Close range.
I'll take it.
Thank you.
Marking our surroundings. The ring is moving, Felai fighters. No one is inside.
Following you, big dog. Electric something? Hey. What's your name? Electric fan? 0322. Careful, big dog. That sounds dangerous.
A shooter. Move. Let's go this way.
Go this way, man. Remember, you don't always have to fight to be a winner.
Let me check out right here.
Here.
Almost got shot.
Peacekeeper here.
Cool, thank you though.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
Careful, my Negro.
Wingman here. Let's explore this way. Never mind.
So, what's this? The airbase? No, runoff. Actually, this looked like a perfect spot where Gibraltar, Bangalore, and who you call it would hang, and Lifeline. Like they would basically live here. No, spacious enough to be a military facility,
Round 2.
but
Beginning ring countdown.
off key enough that it's a that it seems to be
Body shield here. Level 2.
seems to be a abandoned research facility.
Thanks. Shotgun bolt here.
Precision
Level
check.
3.
Oh. I thought that this uses skull piercer. It would make sense that it wouldn't, because it's an energy ammo. I mean, it uses energy ammo.
Let's go this way. Might be something good this way.
Okay.
Yeah. For my main weapons, I try to not to zoom in more than one really, because I need to make sure I have that stable fire. Two, it'll probably be from here to here, and that much make a difference. Make a big difference. You know? While I have you here, you know, there's something I would like to talk to you about. Where is this? Slum Lanes. This seemed like where you would
Have to slow
find
the lane.
right that. But more than likely you'll find Wraith in the beginning of the story. Bunker. Well, her story probably began at the bunker, but you end up finding her here.
1 minute. Ring's not far.
This is where everybody run off to.
The ring is close.
But yeah. Well, I have you here. There's a few things I would like to talk to you all about. It's being a good teammate.
30 seconds remain. Safety is an arrow shot away.
What do you think makes you a good teammate? I already got a sniper stop. Me, personally, it isn't necessarily about how good you shoot, how much kills you have. It's the little things. For example, something that would make you a great teammate.
Warning. Ring closing.
There's one,
Use the net as
two,
your guide.
well
The
that's
ring
more
is
in the
moving.
building, in the thing. But you got all these buildings. If we all land and we all run in the same building, we're screwed.
Attention.
There's only so many guns that can go around. Only so much loot that
Care
can go
package coming
around.
in.
Rule number one in being a great teammate: when you land, you all don't have, find a good enough distance to loot. As in, you're not in the other person's way, but you're not far enough as to where you'll get killed, you know?
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated.
Might be something good this way.
That little thing right there could make you the greatest teammate ever. You wouldn't even know it. Just because you're out the way. You're out your team's way.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
You know, but you're still there. You're a stone's throw
We are
away.
inside the ring. Shield cell here.
That's not the one I want. What else makes you a good teammate? Know how to ping. You know, and what I mean by knowing how to ping, it's like, for example, nah, we shouldn't go there. Matter of fact,
Let's explore this way.
Copy that.
see? And it's just little things. Knowing how to ping, when to ping. For example, even though I don't do it a lot, something good that helps is pinging after the initial setup. You got your guns, your ammo, your shield. Pull up your menu and ping what type of ammo you
I need
need.
heavy ammo. I need energy ammo.
Oh, no, I'm okay. No,
Thanks.
but pinging what ammo you need and stuff. I think that in itself is great. You know why? Because then you know what ammo you need, what ammo your teammates need, and you all won't butt heads.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
You get what I'm
Beware
saying?
the new kill leader.
You're like, if I need this, or if they need this, I gotta make sure I get it before they do. I gotta make sure, you know, there's enough to go around. Or pick another gun. You know? And I think that's something important to know. And it's not just necessarily knowing,
Package being delivered.
you know, it's just
See them from the guns.
little things.
Enemy over there.
Damn, how high up are they?
Target over. Hostile spotted.
You're being aimed at. Getting shot at. Setting the portal. Portal's ready.
Beginning ring countdown.
Enemy spotted.
Getting shot at. Opening fire.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Damn, caught me.
Good match.
But yeah, you know, it's knowing certain things. Like I could have pinged and stuff like that, but I set the portal. You know, my teammate let me know where it was, and that's communication, though. You know, I had a teammate that was actually on par. You know, I send them an invite again. What I mean by on par communication, this and that. You know, we stuck together, and we didn't even necessarily have to do a lot to do that, you know. So, I think that's, you know, that's interesting. Good teammate. Now, another thing that makes you a good teammate is knowing your position. What I mean by knowing your position is okay. What I mean by knowing your position is where you stand on 18.
We'll win this thing together.
You know your play style and things like that. If you like to run and gun and you always go first, expect that you might get knocked down first. You know, if you like to give support, you know, give support. What I mean by support is you like to give cover fire, things like that. Do that, but also know you might have to run in. You know, you know why? Because I don't know. It's part of the team. For example, say Twerk Daddy 7 is Jump Master. You know, for example, there are some people that just go after kills. Get out their way and let them get kills. But what I don't like about a lot of those people, come on, Twerk. I definitely wanted to shift.
Let's go this way. Supply ship over there.
But what I don't like about a lot of people like that, it's just about the kills. They don't really care about winning because they're all like, hey, I can carry my team.
Attention.
You know, I
First
am the
blood.
team type shit.
First blood.
I'm like, okay, you're good, but
Round one. Beginning
Okay.
ring countdown.
I think I got it now. You know, it's like you're really that good, yes, but do I want to be on your team? No, because if I get knocked down, you're not gonna come get my banner. No, not unless it's like a gaggle of kills. Like really a gaggle?
Mission here. Let's explore
Ooh,
this way.
that made my stomach drop. That person just looted 3 before I even touched one thing, which is fine because I'm not. I got a gun. I got 2 actually. I need ammo, so that just means I'm not gonna loot with this person. You know, and that's just knowing team.
New kill
Like I
leader.
say, know
Watch
your
for them.
know the type of person you are, the type of teammates you have.
Reloading. I'm down. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. Let's relocate here. Up. Tango.
You're in their sights.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots. Hostile. Right here.
All right.
Near me. Hostile. Right here. Another enemy downed. This won't hurt. Hold on.
See,
Grabbing my back.
killer would have been like, forget that.
I just dusted an entire unit. Hell yeah.
And wouldn't have helped, you know.
One
For
second,
them,
we
it
got
would have been
this.
about getting the other kill and then coming back. I looked up, noticed that he was occupied with my other teammate. Saved my teammate. Strength in numbers. My teammate got up, and what they do? They got up and bam, killed the person that knocked them down.
Using a med kit. 1 sec.
You know what I got a bad habit of? And I can't even say it's a bad habit, but I guess it's like my good luck charm. I always keep the first gun.
Repairing my damages.
Like, I'm not a big fan of the Hemlock, which is this one. But they got me my first knockdown, my first kill. So guess what I'm keeping?
Repairing.
The Hemlock.
Need to recharge my shields.
Called me superstitious. You know, I done ran through almost a whole match with the Mozambique because the Mozambique got me my first kill.
Recharging my shields.
Mozambique supposedly the weakest gun in here. You know, this Mozambique. Personally, if they gave me a skull picture attachment to the
Gotta hop up here. Turbocharger.
P2016,
Remove the delay on energy ARs.
I would keep it. P2020, right? Oh, that gun would stay by my side. I love the way it
Med kit.
fit.
Heavy ammo.
Energy ammo here.
here.
You know, but I had a couple ideas for this
Already
game.
inside.
I wish I could talk to the developers because it would be dope. Like, they're supposedly dropping in Prowlers, which was an idea I had too. Like, Prowlers are
Gotta hop up
turbocharger.
here. Turbocharger.
Uh,
Fire, friends.
where you at? Where you at?
Fire on the enemy. I am down.
Reloading.
Help me, please.
Down a target.
But
I did really good today.
Prowlers,
I can't wait to tell my creator
that was a good game,
when I
team.
find him.
I think we came through doing work. You know. They are these liger-like creatures. They're kind of like lions, kind of like tigers. A combination of both. They're big, they're fast, and they'll rip your face off. They're talking about adding those, some flyers, um, to the map. Flyers, obviously, what they sound like, winged creatures. Leviathans are these big, giant creatures on the outside of the map. You remember when I was like, ooh, I wish I could land on those, but I wouldn't do that to my team. And then I looked at another one. It's like they are moving slowly. I thought there was three, but now there's only two. They're moving those on the map, which add in a little bit more chaos, you know, to everything, which is good. Chaos is good, you know. But I thought they should have added those a long time ago. And
Watch your side and never quit.
The place between life and death.
what I
is
also
where I
think
feel
they
most
should do
alive.
I know all the roads.
is add
They all lead to the same
Titans.
place.
Now, when you get down to your last 4 or 5 teams, I would drop about 2 or 3 Titans. You know, at least one per team,
This is your champion.
right? And you drop down weapons that enable you to kill them. These are Leviathans right here. Those things. And things to drop them. Now, with these being,
Got a good feeling about this area.
those are actually super huge. A lot bigger than
Dropping
Titan.
in. Hang
I
on.
was going to say they would be a great reason for Titan. But those are way, way bigger than Titan. Circle around. See what's really going on. Anybody following us? No. Yep. Great place to land. But I would add those in. You know, Titan. When you reach around 4 or your last 4 or 5 teams.
Body shields here.
And, you know, resources, of course, scarce. Things like that. So
Attention. First
you don't feel overpowered or overrun. That way you force teams to either team up to take down Titan, or everybody, you know, mad rush to get one. Now, if you do, let's say, enough one per team, you drop them in like supply drops.
Thanks.
Yeah, this my gun right here. That's why I put the Enter the Matrix skin on it.
I need energy ammo.
You know, it's so hot. But like I was saying, if let's say you drop them in close to the team. Each team get one Titan, ideally. That leaves your other team members for support.
Attention. There is a
And
new
with
kill
the
leader.
support, you know, you still have to work together as a team. Now,
Let's go this way.
Level 1.
Let's explore this way.
guess I'm outnumbered. But it forces your team to still work as that, a team. You know? And that's a good thing. Because it's a game built around teamwork and
Heavy ammo here.
stuff, you know? Now, Peacekeeper, y'all.
Peacekeeper here.
This guy's kind of trash. And it still forces you to work together as a team for the highest chance of survival rate. Now, another thing that I would add to this game that I don't hear a lot of people asking for, but then again, I'm not on a lot of the forums, would be a Hunger Games style loot system. Or no, supply system. Like,
Extended heavy mag here.
but it only works for people that die. You get what I'm saying? So it would be, in order to keep people to watch matches, you know, and see who the champions are, and to make the end of matches actually that important, other than the people that's just there, you allow them to change the scope of the battlefield, which is
Portal placed.
they might want another team to lose, so you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna send a supply drop to the next
45
team,
seconds, rings close.
or drop a supply bin, supply thing, you know, in between, so that they have no choice but to run into each other, you know. Like if I drop this here,
We're close to the ring. 30
they'll
seconds
bam.
left.
But how do you do that? Because at the end of the match, like I do, you know, I barely watch the end of the match or spectate another team. I get ghosts. But in order to make it fair, you only have as much money to spend to help out, you know, your teammate. Let's say your teammate didn't get your banner, or to go against another team by your damage points, because you only do so much damage points. That's how much money you got to spend. Your damage points translate into money for your team,
Extended heavy mag, yeah. Level 3.
and that would keep it fair all around, you know.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
God dang, I need some more bullets.
New kill leader. Go on, watch out.
But yeah, that would make it fair for your whole. That would make it fair all around the board,
Contender eliminated. There is a new kill leader.
or a little more fair.
Be aware of the new kill
Even
leader.
though it's already a pretty fair
Deliver
game.
care package.
You know, the fact that,
Package coming in.
you know, people cheat on this game and stuff, it is a bit upsetting, I guess. You know, because you hear about
It's good this way.
you hear about cheaters and stuff, and people getting banned. They ban so many people for cheating, and it's only going to happen. I hate to say it, but yeah, you know, it is. Damn. What do I have? I don't need. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I need these bullets.
Let's explore this way.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Don't leave me, y'all. I need to make sure I'm helpful in a fight.
Map show will spread out a bit much.
Then stop leaving me. But yeah. Dang, they pretty far. And I would do that. That thing's huge. That's way bigger than the Titan. Because I play Titanfall. I love Titanfall. Now, there's something I'm surprised of as of right now. And that there is no lore on Titans here. I know this is after Titanfall,
The champion.
so there
Court
should
choice.
Beginning.
definitely be,
Pay attention.
you know,
Some sounds inside
some
of me.
Titan parts laying around or something. And we haven't got that. not even a glimpse of something that could resemble a Titan. This is supposed to be the home front after that war from Titanfall 2. So we have a timeline, you know. It's just weird. Man. Okay. I gave you a hint or two on being a better teammate or what helps make you a better teammate. To before I started rambling, of course. And
I need heavy ammo.
nobody? Okay.
Kill leader eliminated.
Okay. So yeah. Another thing. Okay. Gave you hints what helps you be a better teammate. Other things that help you be a better player.
Let's go this way.
Like, let's say this is your first time playing Titanfall. I said Titanfall. Playing Apex Legends. Matter of fact, your first time playing any game. There's one thing I suggest doing that will help drastically improve your gameplay and your gameplay experience. Run around and die a bit.
New kill leader appointed.
One of the hardest things when playing a video game is get it grounded into the world. And that comes with focus. Sometimes you have to die a bit to get
1
focused.
minute remains.
Or
The ring is
sometimes
close.
focus comes with fun. You're just like running around, having fun. You're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. You know?
There's a jump tower over there.
You know? Like, this is amazing. This is fun. This is what I came for.
Heavy ammo here.
Half a minute. Ring is near.
I could drop that. Oh, what? I didn't pick that up. Yeah. It would be running around and have fun. It takes a while to get grounded into a game, into anything before you're good. And one of the best ways to do that is just to have fun. Get your feet wet. Get your feet grounded. Get your bearings up under you. Once you learn how to walk, how to run, how to crawl, in whichever order, you'll be way better for it. Be a lot happier.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Care package on high.
Because you're like, oh, okay. People are like, how did you do that? Oh, well, if you paid attention to the tutorial, you would know, but it really do matter. Like, for instance, listening to Bangalore, when Bangalore speak and tell you about these weapons and stuff, it's important because you'll learn what does what.
Heavy ammo here.
Now, another thing,
Heavy ammo here. I need it.
Round 3. Beginning ring
Forget it. I
countdown.
could use that.
Heavy ammo here.
yeah. Another thing, I forgot where I was going with that. Sorry, got
Let's
distracted.
go this way.
Yeah, it's no. Oh yeah, I was talking about equipment.
Copy that.
Another thing that help that will make you a better player is understanding your equipment. When I say understanding your equipment, I mean the equipment that works for you. Not because of color or tier, but just because it works for you. You know? It's like people like, oh, that's gold. I need it. Purple,
Arcstar
I
here.
need it.
Frag
You know,
grenade
because
here.
of the rare of the level is that, right? But that don't work for everybody. For example, I prefer on my main weapon, which is the one I'm gonna make a push with. I prefer a 1 to 2,
Thermite
scope
grenade
on
here.
it. You know, I don't need anything further. You know why? Because once you start spitting, that shift goes up. You don't notice it sometimes, like especially with the Spitfire.
Extended
No
heavy mag
scope,
here. Level 1.
that thing spit. It do have a kick to it, but you don't notice it when you don't have a scope. The further you zoom in, the more you notice the kick. And that's why I don't like scopes. But that's just my playstyle, I can't put that on everybody else. But it's knowing what works for you. You'll get more kills once you know what works for you. You'll be more help to your teammate. Because you're like, this works, things like that. Now, with that being said, also don't be afraid to change up. I missed it. What I mean by change up, like I said, some people don't like the Mozambique. They won't pick up a Mozambique. They could be, nope, nope.
Closing.
Some people
We are
won't
inside the ring.
pick up
I'm
a
safe.
Mozambique. They could land, ha,
Care
smack
package on
down,
high. Favor
smack
from the
dab in the
gods.
middle of a group of people. Mozambique could land in their hand, and they won't shoot it because they feel it's a weak gun, because they let other people influence them and tell them it's a weak gun. And that's trash. That gun will help you kill somebody that's trying to kill you. Ooh, turn around. R90, oh nope, because this don't work for that's my baby though. That right there.
Beginning ring countdown.
Right, that don't work
Not
on
all
it.
of us are inside the ring. Victory lies there.
Where's my scoop? Okay. This is actually a good one, and it helps you see through smoke and stuff. So, hey guys,
Death box over
hey
there.
guys, the ring's closing in. There's one other team out there. We could hold down the fort.
Arcstar here.
Where are you guys? You guys still up there? Oh, you're up there. You have a message. Ah,
Thanks.
and oh my gosh, where are you at? How'd you even get up there? Am I bait? Is this the Scooby-Doo plan? Scooby-Doo plan?
Target. Enemy over there.
Shaggy and Scooby go that way?
Cancel that.
Me, Daphne, and Velma go this way. Y'all still up there.
Let's go this way.
Ah, y'all come down here.
Let's go this way.
Spotted. Target spotted. Hostile over there. Hostile spotted. Target. Enemy over there. Optics
See.
here. Close range.
Do y'all still have visuals? Sound like somebody got a little close.
Warning. New movement in progress.
Everyone, we're all inside the thing. Contact.
See why he over here trying to troll me. My team might be able to get up.
My scout
But yeah. I forgot that had that. Second place ain't bad. But yeah.
We have our Apex champions.
That's pretty damn good, team. We made it second place and didn't have to kill anybody. But I forget what I was talking about. Things that make you a good teammate. Somebody want to do Apex League. So invite friend, Electric Red. Met him in Titanfall 2. Actually a great teammate. What up, big dog? Can't hear me because I prioritize party chat. Ugh. Oh shit. Apex League. Okay, I'm there. But yeah. Now there are just certain things that make certain things good. Know your play style. That goes into walking and crawling. You're like, this gun works for me right now. And you'll use that gun until you find something else that works for you. But you have to stick to something that works for you. Let's see. Another thing that'll make you a good player. No one to take a 5-minute break. Like me, for example, I could end up sitting here playing this for like 4 to 5 hours, easy. Only time you realize you've been playing that long is when you're like, holy crap, is that my stomach? Or holy crap, I gotta go to the bathroom. Then you look at the time, you're like, oh man, time flies. Like I've probably been doing this, I'm gonna check the time now. This stream for like 45 minutes. I don't know, but like I said, I'm gonna check.
break a leg. Mine are made of steel.
I have been doing this stream
This is my favorite part.
for, I don't know, it just says live. No, I won't know till I'm done. see.
This
Can we
is
go
your
back?
champion.
I'm going up, and you're
Oh,
going
only
down.
about 20 minutes. Thought it was about 40. That ain't bad. Sometimes
I say we land here.
you'll learn how to actually, one thing I'm learning, or I want to learn, or I'm getting into a little bit, is holding down positions and
Hold your breath.
things like
if you
that.
have to breathe.
You know, that's it's being smart about your gameplay, right? Anybody, that's a team over there.
Target over there.
I'm going over there.
Target spotted.
I already know. Let's not all necessarily land in the same spot. Why? Because I won't get any loot.
Team, I found the next ring location for us. Check your maps.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
No. Need a gun.
We are not all in the ring.
No,
The
not
gust
here.
of wind will lead us to victory.
Attention. First blood.
Got our first worm food, compadres.
I'm not a fan of the scout. Well, not the scout. Not the prowler. But matter of fact, I'll keep this over the P2020 right now. Flatline, my baby. R301, flatline, Spitfire.
Let's explore this way.
Okay, I'll be there in a second.
Might be something good this way. Engaging.
What?
Let's go this way.
Hey guys, if you happen to come across a shield, body on it,
Enemies right
let me
here.
know.
Attention. There is a
Copy
new
that.
kill leader.
Might be heard that.
Keep eyes on the new kill leader. I got some bad guys here.
Heard that.
Down that one. Take using grapple. Oof, I've got trouble here. Setting up a zipline.
The battle belongs to only us now.
Picked up our friend's banner. We can bring him back.
Let's go this way.
Run, fellas, run!
Your weapon malfunction?
I ran in there knowing everybody just ran in there like an idiot. Completely my fault. Just deliver the teammates banner, man. Don't worry about me. Oh, that was such a noob thing to do, man. I'm an idiot. Out of there. Oh, let's see. He used that grapple too. My bad, man. Oh, crap. He went and got another buddy, OG Gamer X. So, when it comes to teammates, actually, not just a good player, he's a good teammate. I'm talking about Electric Fred. Now, what was I talking about? Holding down things and things like that. Like that move I just did, that was such a new move. Like,
I was created for this, I think.
Caustic. That's a nice skin. I like that one. That was sexy.
It's a fine line. Avoid death as closely as possible.
But yeah, what else? Like I want to get better at holding down positions.
This is your champion.
But with that comes knowing when
For your
to
end, I have.
push, when to flank, when to retreat.
I will guide us to victory below.
And I like to think I'm good at all of it, but am I really? Who knows? You know, everybody like to think that. Now, one thing that makes this a great game to me,
I say we land here.
Supply ship over there.
is
Yes,
it's just
Heard
fun.
that.
Oh, y'all about that life. That's my thing. Not a lot of people about the splash share.
Hostile over there.
Oh, you jackass.
Trap deployed. Independent variable added.
How did everybody happen to get that before us?
My vision is clear.
We got to everything before everybody, and we didn't get anything.
Let's move this way.
Drop down. I got you.
I need some help over here.
Leno, I will assist you.
Good looking out.
I was gonna drop the gun so you had one. Oh,
Your time is not over yet.
I nearly experienced death.
I am down for the love.
Placing gas trap. I still see everything.
I got you, friend.
dang.
You gotta take the good with the bad.
And I saw the dude coming through the window, and I'm like, I should drop him. But I caught him up. Like strength in numbers. He saw me get the busting at him, though. He tried to run through the door. I was like, pow, pow, pow. Back up. My other teammate would have closed the door. I can't blame nobody, though. It's my fault. Wait. Give me 1 second. Where's my midnight at? Equip. Now I feel like I'm part of the group. All black everything squad. You know. But we're learning. Well, yeah. We're learning. What I mean by we're learning is this is a team-based game. You could talk about things that make you a good player with things that make you a good teammate. But a lot of things come down to synergy. You know, synchronized energy. When it comes to...
Fate will be on our side for life.
that don't look like the skin I just chose. Synchronized energy. When it comes to working together. As to where you're like, I know what they about to do already. And you try to learn these things about different players and stuff from play styles. As in, you're like, well, most people have this play style, most people have this play style, most people have this play style. Oh, I thought he was the kill leader.
This is your champion.
Oh, the champion, right? And you know, like, some people got this play style, some people got that play style, and you could generalize a person. But good teammates, you're like, yeah, only they would do that. Only they would do that. For example, the way Electric Red moved with that with Pathfinder.
Let's land here.
You know, you see how he grabbed the banner and he was gonna go straight up
This might be
with
a good
the
place to land.
Alright.
Mental lies below. Okay.
Attention. First blood.
First blood.
Contact with target. Opening fire on you. I am taking fire, friends.
Round one. Beginning.
Reloading. Enemy down.
I'm taking fire.
Reloading. Grapple.
Placing gas trap. My vision is clear. Got a subject.
Shoot.
My vision is clear. Throwing thermite.
Hey, you're down too, huh?
Deployed.
Don't worry, I can.
I still see everything.
That's the bad guy, I know that. I said bad guy like there's bad guys. I don't have any guns, so
I have been down.
I have to do that thing.
In victory, I will be grateful for.
Let's move this way.
I had to do that dirty work. We had to get one up out of there. Oh crap. But the way they got out of there with that Pathfinder after they grabbed that banner, awesome.
Let's move to this sector.
Oh, that's so hectic. But that's what I got. Let's put down the launch. Yeah, I think I'm gonna defer. But this game's pretty fun. Yeah, so it would just be finding synergy with a team to create a good team. Or to be a part of a good team. Sometimes it's so the best part of running with randoms
Come on, friend. Time to win.
is
The place between life and
there's
death.
no what's the word connection. So you like win or lose, you know, it's wham bam thank
The
you.
pull toward disorder is relentless.
Randoms
I
are like the
embrace
side
it.
chick. Once you find a team to run with though, you feel obligated to actually do certain things. You
This
know?
is your champion.
Watch out or I'll grapple you. Literally.
And like Electric Red is one of those people. I have another one. I think it's Eba, however you say it, EBAH45654. Because I think it's the same numbers
I
forward and
suggest this
backwards.
landing location.
I like playing with them. They're actually good players. But when we're on a team together, like Electric Red, we actually have a decent back and forth. Oh, my bad. Somebody else be jump master. You know, actually have a good, I'm not going to say back and forth, but
Hold your breath.
teamwork.
If you have a respiratory system,
As far as, you know, at least last PlayStation, I said
going to explore over there.
play session,
Attention.
we
First
definitely,
First
you
blood.
know,
Cycle. Placing gas trap.
came together pretty good.
Placing gas trap.
Saw another team over there. Not a fan of shotgun, but
Round one.
I'm not gonna catch me
Beginning
without
ring
one.
countdown.
Reloading. Let's go this way. Gas trap deployed. Reloading. Fire. Independent variable
On
added.
my way, fellas.
Reloading. Enemy down.
Oh, take that instead.
Let's go this way. Getting shot at. I am incapacitated.
Copy that.
My vision is clear.
Disabled. Need help.
Placing gas trap.
Thank you. Reloading. Fire.
Dang, that lucky
What you can't
kill. That was a good kill, though. Shot me while falling off the thing. Ah.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3.
See, but
I need shields.
gotta be careful how you speak too. You know, thought, speak, action. Because now all of a sudden we just ran into all that problems. I'm like, I want to work better as a team. Put us in a lot of team working scenarios, trial and error. You know, I'm definitely here with y'all, even though I might not land with y'all. And like, God dang, you in the thick of it too? Dang right.
The All-Father will gift us today.
This experiment will sort out the capable
Yeah,
from the incompetent.
but it's a lot of things I just don't do anymore. I don't know, but like I say, building up with a team.
Good luck.
You gotta go bathroom?
Don't die.
Huh? What's wrong? I said, do you gotta go to the bathroom?
Champion.
You just woke up and hopped up like you gotta go to the bathroom. Am I too loud for you? I'm sorry, baby. You should see my daughter. She just popped up out of sleep, moved everything out the way like,
Prepare for sudden death.
you know, where you going? Nowhere. Bad dream? Good dream? Good night.
Attention. First blood.
First blood.
Round one. Beginning ring countdown.
Helmet here. Level 2.
We are inside the ring. Good faith.
Gas trap deployed.
And only one, so I didn't really need to pick this up, but you never know. Better safe than sorry.
Alternator here.
Next thing you know, I don't pick up anything, I get shot in my ass.
R301 here.
Just as quick as she woke up, she went right back to sleep. No, happy Father's Day. Early Father's Day. You know, it's Father's Day, but happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. You know, that's not why I have my daughter this weekend, but
Attention.
Hemlock
she is
here.
here
There
on
is a
Father's
new
Day.
kill leader.
Keep eyes on the
You
new
know.
kill leader.
Oh, you mother... I needed that.
Zip line here.
Thank you,
Light
man.
ammo here.
What you... Okay.
Zip line here. Let's go this way.
That way through here.
I'm going to help by protecting here.
Okay.
Let's go this way.
Oh, okay. That's where you stamped it on the
Defending
map.
this area sounds good to me.
Let's keep it moving. Moving
Might
and
be
grooving.
something good this way. Who's ready to fly on a zip line? I am.
I need light ammo.
I do too, motherfucker.
Heavy ammo here.
Thank you.
Gotta hop up here. Choke.
But I need it.
Energy ammo here.
Might be something good this way.
Heavy ammo here.
Champion out.
RE-45 here.
Thanks. Let's explore this way.
One half of the squads remain.
Light ammo here.
Thanks.
Could use that.
Setting up a
Here's an area has been disturbed. Independent
Warning.
variable.
Grid movement in
thermite
progress.
grenade out. Target spotted. The enemies are shooting at me.
Gas mask deployed. Placing gas.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Delivering frag.
I am repairing.
It's deja vu with you fighters.
Oh yeah, I could. Nah, it can't. I tried it. I was gonna say if a thermite could ignite caustic gas, but it can't. You got the juice now. and GG. Nah. We suck. But that's how these games go, though. You know, somebody made me think about it the other day. Yesterday. It's like there's 20 teams. Ideally, it's like you're 1 out of 20. So don't expect to win every one. No, your team's 1 out of 20. 1 out of 20 with 3 people on each team. So you're technically 1 out of 60. For you to be the man and 1 out of 60, you know, that's some odds. So don't even worry about how much you win. Just go in, do work, get better. It's like life.
Fly fighter. The end is decided. Trust it.
That's why even people that's just like kill happy, they can only win so much.
I just balanced
You
my
know, because
grapple.
it takes a team.
Quantify skill by the evidence.
I done came in sometimes laid out 3, 4 people. That is a nice skin. Where he looked like the dude from Uncharted 4. No, Far Cry.
Introducing your champion.
Far Cry 4.
They say death catches up to everyone. He can certainly try.
I will guide us to victory below.
Oh crap, did not win the launch. So team, this is how we're gonna do it.
Let's go this way.
1 on that side, 2 on that side.
Might be something good this way. Never mind.
Whoops. U-turn. Let's go right back here.
Attention. First blood.
Follow me if you want to attack here.
Come with me if you want to leave.
Taking fire.
Round 1.
Oh yeah.
Beginning ring countdown.
You know what? Let a brother grab some
Inside
weapons.
the next ring. Placing an independent variable. Placing gas trap. My vision is clear.
Over here. I'm attacking.
Gas trap deployed. Taking fire.
You definitely look like the dude from Far Cry when they were in the
We should go here.
in the mountains. Guys made it back out. Obviously, I see. I see.
Body shield here. Level 1. Enemy spotted.
Taking fire. Reloading. Administering medical aid. Placing an independent variable. Gas trap deployed.
Champion eliminated.
All things die.
Throwing arc star.
I'm taking fire.
The enemies are shooting at me.
Reloading.
Reloading. Enemy taken down. Reloading. Reloading. I am repairing myself. Leading an attack here.
New kill leader appoints attention. There is a new kill leader.
Healing my wounds. Catherine, you kill it. Recharging my shields.
Placing gas trap. I still see everything. down.
I'm taking fire, friends.
Gas trap deployed.
Defeated the whole squad.
An admirable kill.
Half the squads remain.
There is a new kill leader.
Careful, new kill leader.
Told you this P2020, my baby. This thing's so sexy. It do not get enough credit.
I am repairing myself.
It don't get enough credit at all. See, good teammates help you play aggressive. Like,
I need help.
to be able to go in there, pow, 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 jump out, go back up there, and watch them go back down there right after me. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
That's
Finders.
so
I need
epic. You
shields.
got,
Repairing.
epic.
I said energy ammo here.
Hate to be on their nuts.
Thanks.
Helmet here. Gotta hop up here. Choke.
I need help.
Give you my last one, buddy.
Shield cell here.
Care package being delivered.
Thank you.
Those care packages likely shift the Delta in our
Let's
favor.
explore this way.
Recharging shields.
Going to check out over there.
Might be some heard that.
Backpack here. Level 2.
Shit. So say there's usually some bins over here.
I'm taking Reloading. Reloading. I have fallen.
Reloading. Took out an
Got you.
GG. GG. Now. That was a good game. And it's not just because I did okay. But teamwork, I think we did 10 times better.
This experiment will sort out the capable from the incompetent.
I am Bloodhunter. You can call me Bloodhound.
kid for this. I think.
Introducing your champion.
Better find me before before I find you.
I will guide us to victory below.
Somebody else could be jump master.
I'm the jump master. Follow me.
Landing in this area
Yields a high probability for success. I feel most alive
Copy
when
that.
rapidly approaching my death.
Man, that's some thunder.
Gas trap deployed. Placing gas trap. My vision is clear. Firing on subjects. Placing gas trap. Subject down. Reloading.
I'm going over here.
Attention. First blood.
My vision is clear.
First blood on the enemy. Grappling.
Beginning ring
The next
countdown.
ring is quite far.
Getting shot. Gas trap deployed.
Good job, me. Whole squad down.
Right down me. Spotted one.
Reloading. Enemy down.
Thought he was gonna get out of there.
Reloading. Took out a hostile.
That's who I was
Nice
looking
work. You're
for.
good. Reloading.
Oh shit.
Enemy taken down.
Healing my wounds.
Reloading.
Attention.
I killed an enemy.
There is a new kill leader.
I'm the new kill leader. Excelsior.
Excelsior. That's definitely who I was looking for.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 4. Light ammo here.
Thank you.
I need a barrel mod.
Taking a moment to recharge my shield.
Wow. What's the
Friends, I'm
attachment?
going to loot here.
Extended heavy mag, digital threat,
Devotion
standard
here.
stock,
Energy ammo
select
here.
fire receiver. That's what makes it gold.
Hostile spotted. I'm
See,
going to
you
try
can
to
find
attack
all
here.
these laid out. All these around.
Independent variable added.
It's how the gun is supposed to be set up.
Contact with target. Combat.
Take a deep breath. My vision is clear. Gas trap deployed.
Contact with target. In here.
Reloading. A welcome surprise. A whole squad defeated.
Hostile right here.
My vision is clear. Reloading. Placing gas trap.
Zipline deployed. Hostile right here.
Gas trap deployed.
The ring is distant. Trust the winds. I am taking fire, friends. Enemy taken down.
Placing an independent variable.
Reloading. The ring is distant. I am repairing myself. I need shields.
Oh, we are. Actually
Recharging my
got
shield.
some. And I'm stupid. So stupid. I'm like, I need shield.
Thank you.
I suspect heavy ammo here.
That I need.
Thanks.
Ah. Which way we going, fellas? You guys
As your guide,
are
the ring
geniuses.
is moving.
Looks like some people have been there.
Oops. Okay.
It looks like people have been there.
That's what I thought. But, you know, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Double check.
Half the squad. Friends, I'm going to loot here.
Okay.
Care package being delivered.
Gotta hop up here. Skull piercer. Let's go this way.
Don't you do it. You did it. Oh. Now watch me, you. Ain't that soldier boy?
Let's explore this way.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Be aware of the new
Get ready. It's zipline time. Hey, look. An incoming dropship. There's a jump tower over there.
Yes, sir. Right now, a brother needs that ammo.
Over there. I'm going to attack.
Oh, where y'all at? Okay.
We should conduct a search right
Another thing
Copy
to
that.
help you be a better player is sounds. Like the reason I knew they were on the move, I heard the sound of them going up the thing.
Mid-range.
Placing gas trap. Placing gas trap.
taking a moment to heal.
Actually, before I run up there, some people like to
Next ring is far.
patrol and
Victory
watch
is
the
further still.
what you call it, the edge of the map, catch people as they're running in.
I am repairing myself.
Administering medical aid.
Zipline deployed.
Oh, what's the
Making contact with enemy. Contact with hostile. Team, I found the next room location for us. Check it. Hostile close.
Take a deep breath. Placing gas trap. Reloading. I still see everything. Gas trap deployed. I still see everything. Getting shot at. Delivering fire. They downed me.
Arc star. Throwing arc star.
Subjects spotted one.
Opening fire on the enemy. Enemy taken down. Reloading.
Reloading. Your sights not
Gas trap deployed.
tossing good.
Administering medical aid.
Taking a moment to heal.
shoot?
Shots fired. I have fallen.
I knew I should have stayed a little bit more aggressive.
Ever heard of a stock? Arrow stabilizer? How about skills? You might want to find you some.
GG. I suck. You guys are awesome. I should have got like 2 kills, but okay. Don't really matter, but it does. do, 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 do. So, okay, let's talk about this new wave of gaming. The way the gaming industry has changed. Now, has it changed much? No. But has it changed? Yes. And a lot of that is credited to online gameplay. Right? My first dab of online gameplay, I'm about to really take it somewhere, is Yahoo Pool, actually. If you ever play Yahoo Pool, you know online gameplay. A lot of people, I got a Yahoo account just so I can play Yahoo Pool with my friends. Now, but if we're talking about console, my first online gameplay was horrendous. And that was NBA Shootout.
This experiment will sort out the capable from the incompetent.
Maybe 98. No, I'm lying.
Have fun. Don't die.
Dang. Was it that long? No, maybe 2000. Right, 2000, 2002, whatever year it happened. Because it was right before I went to
This is your champion.
high school.
Move it or die.
Let's see. 8th grade, we moved.
Location for Benson.
Then I moved to the house where I played. No. Dang, it was 8th grade. 2000.
Let's land here.
Live 2000. It's between 2000 and 2002 for the PlayStation 2.
This might be a good place to
Well,
land.
PlayStation 2 had that network adapter that
Landing
you
in
add
this
to the
area
map.
yields a high probability for success.
You know,
I'm the jump
Understood.
master. I won't let you down.
had dial-up
Except by falling.
internet at the time, and
I say we land here.
that was that.
Going to explore over there.
Now, when I did, you know, it took
Your breath,
forever
you
to
have to
connect.
breathe.
It took forever to set up because you tried to set it up, somebody would call, knock you off.
First blood.
You know.
Ah, first blood. And so it begins.
But never got a match. Never got an online match.
Beginning ring countdown.
That was one of the worst things ever.
Not
You
all
know,
of us
because
are in the ring.
the internet, at least for me, where I was at that time,
Body shields here. Level 1.
it wasn't made for me to game.
Scanning for the next ring. Check your
No.
mini-map.
But
Shield here.
that was my first play with online gameplay. And the reason online gameplay changed things, I said reason, but that was my first go around with online gameplay. And
Supply ship over there.
it's came a long way, of course. But the reason that was so important was you got to play with your friends over a vast distance, obviously. Right?
Thank you.
And due to that change in the shift in things like that, it became mainstream. Better internet, better games, better quality. Imagine playing GoldenEye
The champion was
online,
Wade.
you know,
Open supply bin over there.
but basically we are.
Okay,
It's just GoldenEye as a game is iconic,
R45 here.
I'm going over there.
you know. That's all. But that was, you know, it has changed the landscape of video games.
Who's ready to fly on a zip line? I am.
It definitely has changed the landscape of video games.
Open supply bin over
Open
there.
supply bin over there.
Let's go this way.
And with that has come the new wave of games. Online games. The best online game ever is going to be World of Warcraft. And the reason being,
Target spotted.
it's one of the most mainstream MMOs ever. If you play World of Warcraft, you're a nerd. Nerd!
Arcstar out. Throwing Arcstar.
You know? But it's an online
Hostile close.
massive multiplayer game. You know? And that's one of the most popular games ever.
I am taking some damage. Repairing my damages.
Only
There was
30
a recent battle here.
My vision is clear. Independent variable added.
This contact.
My vision is clear.
Watch out for the new kill leader, friend.
I still see everything.
Setting up a zip line.
Throwing frag. Gas trap deployed. Nothing thermite.
Reloading. The ring. Making contact with enemy.
Reloading.
More enemies down. Reloading. Contact with hostile.
My vision is clear. I still see everything.
Contact with hostile.
Down, but alive. Careful, on high.
I feel good.
But definitely, you know, and with these online games, it's changed a lot from the way we purchase games to the way we play games. Just ooh, the whole gaming genre, gaming, everything.
I need help.
Let's look at Fortnite, Apex, PUBG. Actually, I want to look at Fortnite and Apex. Now, two things about this. I love Apex to death. It's actually a great game.
I need light ammo.
It's solid. You know, as far as Apex is a solid first-person shooter. Fortnite,
RE45 here.
it's a solid third-person shooter. Over the shoulder.
It was not my time.
Ah! No. Oh, no, not that way. That's stupid. And I saw him shoot the dang thing. I'm on my way, fellas. The solid game.
Round 2. Beginning ring
Now,
countdown.
they're in this wave of free-to-play games, you know. Which is it's free to play. Thank you, big dog.
We should conduct a search right here.
Recharging shield.
Careful, no kill leader. Healing my wound.
And
I'm repairing myself.
we could blame Android or mobile games
Watch out. Who's ready to
for
fly
the
on a zip line?
free-to-play model that we've come across and that we've come to
Optics
know,
here. Close range.
which is yeah, which is
Thank you.
Scanning for
you
the
get a
next
free
ring.
game,
Check your
you
menu.
buy
shield
there's
cell
in-game
here.
purchases and things like that, and
Knockdown shield here. Level 1.
no, the only thing I don't like about it personally is
Heavy ammo here. Prowler SMG here. Wingman here. Eva 8 here.
but do you have the ammo? Actually, you do. So this is gonna be my main. That's fine. Okay. Now, like I said, the internet has changed the gaming landscape and the gaming culture. We could talk about online purchases, things like that. What's a full game these days?
One minute before
Online
the ring closes.
gameplay.
We have time.
Obviously, right? And we could keep with those things. Now, let's talk about what's considered
The ring's close. 45 seconds.
full game.
Heavy ammo here. Shield cell here.
You know, it's like you pay $60 for a game, an incomplete game. I'm not just gonna say
30
a
seconds remain. The ring is nearby.
Most of them are incomplete. How do you know they're incomplete? Because
Only 2 enemy squads left.
on day one, there's an update patch.
Let's explore this way.
Day one, you have to update the game.
This place has seen activity.
We are close to the ring. 10 seconds.
No. And because you have to update the game from day one, it's not a complete game.
Use the
They
map
put out a
as your
game
guide.
that had
The ring
bugs
is
and
moving.
stuff like that. Why? Because they had a crunch time to beat. Do all games have bugs? Yes. But when I say bugs, little glitches.
G7
Care
scout
package being delivered.
Those care packages likely shift the delta in our
Like
favor.
the what else? Like what game? Like this? I don't know. Everything could work. No matter how much you try to improve the game and stuff, it's gonna have little problems. And it's just little things that annoy people. To me, the most bugged game ever is 2K.
Hostile spotted.
I see. Target spotted. There.
One squad remains.
Spotted one. Distant.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
I like
I'm
2K,
going to
great
watch that
basketball
spot.
game, but it got its problems. I'm not gonna get into it right now. Oh crap.
We should conduct a search
Auto.
right here.
Okay. God damn!
Let's go this way.
Opening fire on you.
Second place again!
Yes. I feel much better about myself now.
I'm the hold up. It's making us third. I can't even say second place because the game's not open. But yeah, you know, it got its bugs. Everything got a bug. And that's a problem. You know, it's not a problem, but it's a problem. Remember, that would determine how good a game was. You know, how many bugs you actually had in the game. If you had too much, you just had too much, and that game was trash. You know, if you had enough, if you had a few, but it was good enough, you know, you'd be fine. This man crazy with the gas. Chi-Chi. How? That was just 3 people over there with him.
We have our Apex champions.
So how did somebody take out the other guy? That makes no sense. Alright, that's my last one, fellas. Make sure I add this other person as a friend, which he just got out of there. OG gamer, somebody, I got his tag in a picture. But yeah. I'm actually a little tired. But I'll continue this conversation tomorrow. You know, sorry everyone. But good night. Great game. Have fun. Remember, it's better to shoot people in the game than in real life. You know, peace, love, happiness.